Hello everyone and welcome back to another Theme Park Obsession video. My name is Dylan and thank you so much for tuning back into the channel. Today I'm giving you a full walking tour to continue the walking tour series of Universal Studios Hollywood here in Southern California. So without further ado, how about you and I dive right in. All right, we made it back to Universal Studios Hollywood. This is the entrance plaza. We're gonna walk through that famous archway in just one moment and into the park. And we're gonna explore the upper lot and lower lot because the park is split up into two sections. And here we go. This is the main entrance of Universal Studios Hollywood. Let's get the show on the road here. We have guest relations off to the right. You get all your information there as well as like VIP information. And this is the main thoroughfare into the park. People taking your photos and whatnot, having some fun. This is where you also get your strollers and lockers. The Universal Studios store off to the left, and it goes all the way down the street to the Universal Plaza, which we'll see in just one moment. More Universal Studios store, like I said. We have some photo ops right here. Usually you can find some characters hanging out in that area. We have the Illuminations Animation Studio store off to the right. Now if we kind of venture off just a slight little corner here. Down this way is Waterworld, which is a stunt show. Very spectacular show. I highly recommend it. It's one of the most popular shows, I would say, in the theme park industry. So if you're here visiting Universal Studios Hollywood, don't forget Waterworld. It's just right when you walk in the park. Alrighty, we're approaching Starbucks off to the left, and then of course right in front of us is the Universal Plaza. This is where you're met with your first decision. You can make your way straight ahead, or you could venture off towards the left, which is what we're gonna do. And this will be the gateway to Secret Life of Pets, Despicable Me Minion Mayhem, and a few other little attractions. Now this building right here used to be home to the Walking Dead attraction, is no longer here at Universal Studios Hollywood. Making our way down this new section of street. This is called Pets Place, and this is where the Secret Life of Pets attraction is located. This is all new. This is the newest addition to the park. Gonna keep cruising our way down here. We have a couple gift shops on the side. We have the deli right off to the right. Restrooms straight ahead. And like I said, this is also your way to get to Despicable Me Minion Mayhem, which is going to be straight ahead. There's Minion Mayhem right there, and then Pets is just in this building right here off to the corner. You'll see the entrance to the queue space. And there it is. There's the all-new Secret Life of Pets. Then continuing our way towards the right, again, Despicable Me. We have a couple little snack stands. We have Mulligan's right over here, which is a bar. And then straight ahead is Super Silly Funland, which is home to one little flat ride and a water play area. The Silly Swirler is the flat ride here, which is very similar to Dumbo at Disneyland. And then the water play area off to the right here. Super Silly Funland is also home to a few carnival games, and they also have a quick service location available. We're continuing our journey. On the other side of this section of the park is French Street. You'll also find a little quick service place here as well, and some nice seating to enjoy your meal. Aren't any attractions on this side of the park, but this will connect you to the main drag, that thoroughfare that we were walking on earlier when we entered the park. This will connect you to that section again. Now off to the right is the Universal Plaza, which is home to some special events here and there throughout the year, and of course a bunch of seating. There's a quick service place right here, Mel's Diner. Oh, here comes Doc Brown. Then off to the left, we're going to be continuing our journey, and this will lead us towards Hogsmeade. This is the Harry Potter land in the park. You can see it straight ahead. Off to the left is the Animal Actors Show. And this is a quick service place right here. This Mexican food is really good. Now throughout the park, they do have wait time boards that tell you the current wait times of all the attractions and the start times of all the shows and whatnot. They look like this, and they're kind of scattered throughout the park. Let's work our way through Hogsmeade first, and then we'll cut back around towards the Simpsons area of the park. All right, let's enter Hogsmeade, Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Now this one is identical to the one in Florida. Hello. Oh, thank you. This one, like I said, is identical. The only slight difference is the back end and, of course, the road towards the Jurassic Park area. The Jurassic Park area here is down in the lower lot. And I've noticed that the pathway is a little bit wider here in Hollywood. But again, we have 3 broomsticks off to the left, just like in Orlando. We have the wand experience straight ahead. And, of course, a bunch of different shops and places to grab a snack, and of course that amazing butterbeer. Walking towards Hogwarts Castle. This is of course home to Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. Very good ride. And then off to the right is Flight of the Hippogriff, which is that family roller coaster. There it goes. And then it's pretty much a dead end from here, because then the exit of Forbidden Journey is right back there, as well as Flight of the Hippogriff. So it's about as far as we can go when it comes to the Wizarding Worlds of Harry Potter. We're gonna head back this way, and we're gonna venture off towards the right, which will be closest to the studio tour, which is very unique here to Universal Studios Hollywood. Because remember, Universal Studios Hollywood is a full working movie studio. They film a lot of television and movies here on site all the time. This is the extended queue for the Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey attraction. All right, working our way on the back half of 3 broomsticks. They have additional seating out there for you. And we're gonna make the transition slowly but surely from the Wizarding World to the Simpsons area of the park and the entrance to the studio tour.
I told her to get you into.
Okay, and off to the right is the entrance to the studio tour, the world famous studio tour. Yeah, you know, if you come here during the week, Monday through Thursday, there's a very big possibility, there's a huge chance that you're gonna see a lot of filming happening on the back lot. You know, again, television, movies, I mean, there's a lot going on here at Universal Studios Hollywood. So again, come during the week if you wanna see a lot of production. But venturing off towards the left, this is the Simpsons area of the park, which is home to a few quick service restaurants, so you can get hamburgers, you can get chicken fingers, and a few other little things. We have the Quickie Mart off to the right here around this tree. And then also this area is home to another attraction, the Simpsons Ride. There it is off to the right there. It's the same as Orlando, if you're wondering. And if we keep walking straight, we're gonna have access to the lower lot. Like I said earlier, this park is split up into 2 sections. And before we head down there though, when we head back up from the upper lot, we'll walk this way, but that's the special effects stage right there, which is another show here at the park. But let's head down to the lower lot. There's a series of escalators that get you down there, and if you're not able to take the escalators, they do have an area for those that are handicapped and can't do it, and they'll get you down to the lower lot. we've officially made it down to the lower lot. Now this is home to 3 different attractions down here: Jurassic World, Revenge of the Mummy, and Transformers the Ride 3D. Let's work our way over here. Of course, this is Jurassic World. They have little experiences kind of scattered throughout, like this one. You can say hello to a baby velociraptor. How neat is that? And then straight back over here is the splashdown for Jurassic World, the ride. Kind of get a little closer view over here. We probably will catch somebody going down the hill. Now, if you don't want to get wet on this ride, sit towards the back. If you do want to get wet, sit in the first couple rows. They usually have these water cannons on right here as well that splash up. They usually have those on in the summer, but this year they have them off. But again, yeah, if you want to get wet, sit in the front. If you don't want to really get too wet, sit in the back. I think someone's coming down the hill right now. Oh yeah, I can hear the audio from the top. Here they come. Now here's the entrance to Jurassic World, and then off to the slight right is Jurassic Cafe, which is a quick service place. Actually, one of my favorite places to eat in the lower lot. Really good menu at Jurassic Cafe. There's the entrance for that. Straight ahead is the restrooms. This is a gift shop right here, the studio store. And then across the way you can see the entrance to Revenge of the Mummy. And then this right here is a bar. You get a few drinks and relax down here. You have Revenge of the Mummy, which is a roller coaster. Very similar to the one in Orlando. Starbucks right here, which is operating on limited hours. Sometimes this closes early, but the Starbucks up the front of the park is open from open to close. We have an ice cream place off to the right. Panda Express off to the left. Studio Cafe, which is a grab-and-go kind of snack stand. And then Transformers the Ride 3D is straight ahead. This one is identical to the one in Florida and in Singapore. Transformers Supply Vault off to the right. And then eventually, off to the left, this will be the entrance to the all-new Super Nintendo World, opening at Universal Studios Hollywood sometime soon. In the next year or two, this will be your entrance for Super Nintendo World. But yeah, that's it. This is the dead end on this end of the park. Transformers is the last thing you'll see. And working your way back, you'll make your way towards Jurassic World and Revenge of the Mummy. And then back up. Oh, there's a Michael appearance. And back up to the upper lot. They also have a studio directory down here that gives you show times and attraction wait times. Yeah, this is the lower lot. Very small section of the park, but offers 3 really great thrill rides. Okay, we've made it back up to the upper lot. This is where the Simpsons Ride is, but instead of going that way where we were before, we're gonna head off towards the right. We have Moe's in front, which is a bar, and again, this is just a bunch of quick service locations and whatnot. We have the pizza joint off to the right, as well as hot dogs and ice cream. And of course, those famous Simpsons donuts, you can get those here as well off to the left. Once we get a little closer, and it's this location right here, Lard Lad Doughnuts. It's where you can get those giant donuts, and they have a bunch of different flavors for you. Again, special effects show off to the right, as well as the ice cream place. Now we're making our way back up to where that Mexican restaurant is, and the entrance to Hogsmeade. But instead of going into Hogsmeade, we're going to continue straight back up towards the front entrance of the park. We've nearly completed our entire lap. We're just missing this particular section here, and this is where you'll find Fu Panda, which is a theater show. Really cool. It uses a bunch of different projection mapping technology. This is where you'll also find a few characters hanging out, like Donkey from Shrek. And then Shrek himself off to the right. You see, and this is usually where the trolls hang out as well. Oh look, Diamond is there hanging out. Oh yeah.
That's probably you could use like a little mermaid. Yeah, some kind of pirate with some kind of tentacles and something might be here.
And Donkey talking about a bunch of crazy stuff.
Just even think about it.
But yeah, so this is walking back up towards the front of Universal Studios. And with that, we've made it back up to the front of Universal Studios Hollywood. That was the entire park. Not a very big park, but there's a lot crammed in here. A bunch of great thrill rides. Of course, we have the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Jurassic World, and the all-new Secret Life of Pets ride. This park's a lot of fun. I really do enjoy Universal Studios Hollywood. A lot different from its sister park in Orlando, Universal Studios Florida. Well, that's going to do it from Universal Studios Hollywood. That was a quick tour around the park. Yeah, it's not too big, but you know what? It's jam-packed full of amazing attractions and shows. So if you haven't been to Universal Studios Hollywood before, definitely check it out here in Hollywood, SoCal. Oh yeah, you never know who you might see. You might see a couple celebrities, especially on the studio tour, so be sure to check it out. But I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and smash the thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel and you love these videos and more, hit that subscribe button and notification bell so stay up to date on every time I post new videos. I have an Instagram account. I'll leave that link down below in the description, as well as a huge shout out to my Buy Me a Coffee supporters. You guys are absolutely amazing. You help the videos out tremendously. If you want to help support the channel by doing that, hit the link down below and follow the prompt to my Buy Me a Coffee page. It means the world to me. Other than that, though, I hope you have a beautiful day, morning, evening, whatever it is. And I'll see you next time in the parks. Bye.